Hello. It is trial day. Hello, Yuki and Unknown. How y'all doing today? Yes, okay, so new Shrinker Face C emotes. I have added some new ones. Also back at it again with using emojis. Let's see. I added some new ones a while ago. But these are all the new ones that I added today. Hello, Mad. Sorry for not being here last time. It's all good. And, I think this is the command. Oh, okay. Yep. So if you don't have a Franker Face C, it's free to download, free to add, and you get more emotes.
I can't wait!
Monokuma, stop with the emotes. Like, I think he used emotes in every single sentence.
Just the worst.
Are you guys ready for today's trial?
Don't look at me.
Just turn up my mic just a little bit.
What the heck? What the heck?
Okay. I need to just go grab my water quick, so give me just a few seconds. All right, it's time to get started. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. You know, I have like a, not exactly fear. I mean, I guess you can call it a fear if you want, but I'm not a big fan of elevators. I'm like always a little worried that it's gonna like just stop and the doors won't open. Especially if it like jerks. I'm like, uh-oh. And it's weird because it's only by myself. But like if I'm in an elevator with other people, then I'm fine. But it's only by myself. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing? Am I weird for saying that? I don't think I have any other skills. I do not. Nice.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will
Oh boy, I
determine
wonder
the
what's gonna happen now.
If you can
I don't
figure out
know.
who
This is
done
only
it,
the fourth
then
time we've
only
heard
they
this.
will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. Now then.
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
Exactly.
One who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah!
Whoa.
I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Toko's back to her normal self? Yes.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have?
I don't remember when she, actually, like, turned back.
You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
No, it's wrong.
Why is it wrong, huh?
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
You do this every single time, Hina. Not gonna lie, it gets kind of annoying, when she does that. Sorry you're late. It's all good. We, like, literally just started. Like, we just got through the first bullet.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, it's wrong.
Hello Mimi, finally finished drawing. Nice.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
But yeah, you didn't miss
It
anything.
was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Actually finished something.
Ever since we got
You
into
know,
the
it's
warehouse,
always
I
like a
told
good
the
feeling when you
Monopoly
finish
that we had to buy
something.
some candy.
It's like, hey, I did a thing.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but...
No, Hero, please don't tell me you murdered Sakura, or how the hell you killed Sakura. See,
When? When did she get
he's too stupid to kill her though.
Tina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it...
Cause do you really think he could come up with a locked room murder? Shit, I wasn't paying attention.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hero. Hina
Check
didn't
Discord.
actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
No, Hero, he probably thought
So
he
if
killed her
that
or
was the last time
something.
you saw her, there's no reason you
Probably.
should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. Got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Well, we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
No, you.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Proof? What are you talking about?
Hero is
I'm talking
SAF.
about her shining message.
It's nowhere in the channel. Check somewhere
At
else.
the scene of the
Huh?
crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're...
I feel like they always forget, like, the
Hero, hold
two, like, most important
When did you
things
see that
about
dying message of hers?
Toko.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body...
Like,
Duh.
But if you
one,
recall,
she's afraid of
Hina was
blood.
very adamant about
And,
keeping
like, you know,
away from the scene of the
when
crime.
she sees blood, she,
So it's hard to
changes
believe
and turns into
that you
Jill.
actually saw the
And then
message for
two,
yourself.
Jill has a specific way of murdering people. And we all know that,
I got it!
that she won't, like,
You
kill
found the
anybody,
magazine on the magazine
like,
shelf, right?
not in that way.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
They forgot just, or because she's just insane in general. Yeah, that too. And I know the tags probably say, like, no spoilers and, or, like, no backseating, I mean, but y'all can help me out if you want.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the
I have an
dying
idea
message.
of, like,
When Ogre's body was discovered.
obviously I think I need to,
I can tell you when I found the dying message.
absorb
It was only
uh,
after the
one of the
investigation had begun.
things.
I found
But
the
let's see if I get it backwards like usual.
I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I
Knowing me, I probably have it backwards.
Dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong.
I got it right. Hell yeah.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
Because I usually get those
You weren't at
backwards.
the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
I don't know what I can do to help because I don't know what the fuck is happening. I mean, if you see me, like, you know,
You're focusing on the wrong part.
struggling to answer something and you know the answer,
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
sausage.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
No, I can't see. I can't see anything.
I'm at least 30% right. Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
I mean, yeah, I know what you're doing, but stream lag and shit, that doesn't work well. And sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
The bass and drums in the background of the music.
I figured
Keeps
as
it
much.
simple. Ah, okay.
Why would you write something like that?
Ow.
Because I killed her! Please, just let me explain what happened.
Reminds me of the Mother 3 beat bonus for battles.
Just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Also, you were right, Hazy. When you said knowing Hero, he probably thought he killed her or something.
that's all she said. After that, we just stood
I
around
thought
in
so.
awkward silence.
It's Hero, what else do you expect?
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something. As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then
And then what?
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
Hear your brother. Everyone else had a bigger
Death
brain.
for the one that killed Sakura.
Man.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
See, she
What
just
are you
needs to
talking about?
chill.
What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Hina, please relax. Emotions will cloud your mind. Yep.
And put on the shelf.
But yeah, once again, she does this every
Trying to
fucking
write that
time.
message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else
I
must
wanna
have put the
know
magazine back on the
what
shelf.
you guys think. Who do you guys think
In other words,
killed
at
her?
least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Toko, hurry up and sneeze.
I don't think there's any question
Hina,
about
I know
that.
your best friend died, but we have to take our time and figure out the smaller details first.
If they went to the
Exactly.
trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Toko or suicide?
Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Yeah, we are nowhere near the end of the case.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, it's wrong.
It was aliens.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Two?
That's right.
It's always them
She had
damn
2
aliens.
separate wounds on her head.
And remember, This girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once.
That locker is suspicious too, which is why I also think Choco could have done something.
What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Mm-hmm.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
The bottle is a secret jar. No, not the
There
jar.
were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
But still doesn't explain
That's easy.
part door, which is also why I think it's suicide. She may have just
If you
poisoned
look at what
herself,
the bottles
which is
all
why
had
she
in
vomited
common,
blood before
it
she
should
died.
become clear.
Oh no, is it a hangman's gambit? I feel like it is. It probably is. It is. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, hell yeah, I don't get punished for that.
Now I
Hell
understand.
yeah.
That's
No,
it.
I was zoning out, honestly.
Inside each bottle, there was a
I was like,
Monokuma
wait.
figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
I
the knife.
I zone out a lot.
So,
So,
what's that matter?
I apologize for that.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop,
I was
and
gonna say
pawn.
that makes sense, Wisconsinite. Hey, you're one
What
too.
was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
Mm-hmm.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a
Queen.
bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Maybe. It was broken.
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so
sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Kind of took a just fucking sneeze.
That's right.
But
We found evidence that shows there was more
don't
than
forget
just
that
one
they
broken bottle at the
they shared different memories.
And what is this evidence?
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
So I mean, and we don't know which.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the
We don't
unbroken
know
bottles.
who it was though. We don't know if like Jill was the one all the way like through the whole
And
thing,
what
or
we
if it was
found was that
Toko
the
or what.
collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
And then if she does turn into Jill, how are we gonna get her back
So from this,
to normal?
we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case. I got it!
I doubt that Toko's the one who
The bottle
attacked
that was removed
Sakura
from
a
the
second
scene
time.
was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine.
Some of these
It must have been in
sprites,
the rec
man.
room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay,
It
fine.
just-
Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to
He just
check it
so
out,
happens to remember this one thing right at this
So I was
very
waiting
moment.
there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room. Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Exactly.
In the shock of thinking I killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
I got your proof. Sure, because I don't remember this. Oh, okay. Look at that, we're about halfway through the game.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! That's enough!
This should prove
I was
it.
gonna say, it wasn't letting me switch. Halfway through the game, like the trial or the whole game? The whole game.
Handprint behind on the inside of the locker. They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
Because there are
Does his handprint
2
look
more
familiar, Toko?
chapters, and then I think,
It doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we?
the
That'll clear
epilogue.
everything up, right?
There's 6 total, I believe.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed
Yeah, there's 6 chapters and an epilogue.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Yep.
Give us the
Yuki, thank you
details,
so much
Toko.
for the
What
gifted
happened
sub.
between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
It means a lot.
After I read Sakura's
Means a
note,
lot to me. Thank you so
decided to go
much.
there early, so I went into
And
the
welcome
rec
to the Dragon Squad,
room. I didn't
unknown.
know what she might do if I didn't go.
Enjoy all your lovely
Too scared
emotes.
to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yeah, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well,
Yes, now you can have dumb bitch
So
juice as
after you
well.
left, I jumped out of the locker.
Everyone has dumb bitch juice.
Put the magazine back on the shelf.
Oh, and thank you so much for the host.
You put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura.
Just ahead.
Blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember
Right.
what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Also,
Guess who's back?
it was your fault after all.
we're coming up on like a year.
Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even
Because my like little sub badge says 9 months.
Answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Damn.
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wonder. So I opened my eyes to see... Slather everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise.
Oh fuck, the tongue is back. Yep.
I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible.
All of them are terrible.
She's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna
Gerard
yell,
Canvas, thank you so much for the follow.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me.
Love her. Jill is a good character.
Break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Cause normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come
I
on.
wanna. How does she talk like
You know.
so normally
Anyway, I'm not the one that killed
when her
Ogre,
tongue is out?
so that's good.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Make up your damn mind.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why
Bruh.
not yet?
Don't you
Hina
think there
needs
was
to
something
chill.
odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd.
I think you're saying Hina
Hiro's attack
kind of sus because
still wasn't the end.
I know she's like forcing all this and whatnot, but
Tell us your story
she-
one more time. Tell us what
she just
happened
wants to
after
get
you
like
fainted.
the revenge. I mean, her best friend was, you know,
Gaggle of
killed.
idiots should understand
So I
what I'm
mean,
talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
best of friend had died. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No, it's wrong. We found Sakura
She has something to
sitting
do with
upright
this
in a
case,
chair.
and it doesn't have to do with, well, murdering
Felt
her.
like the shelf was the cause of death. There's no
What else
explanation
would
why
she,
was in that
like,
chair.
So,
have,
you
like,
finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
I don't know, that's what we'll figure out soon enough.
She must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
Makoto's best attorney, but not at,
Look like I
not
did.
at Phoenix,
Because when
right?
I hit
Levels
her,
are
she
good.
was sitting in the chair.
I feel like he's only smart during trials.
Anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room.
That's just
still
Makoto's
has yet to be
special.
explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Oh, so she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Hina's a bit tense. Something's up. I mean, again, she's
A gun! Even before we open the
I'd
door
be
to
all
the
like
rec room,
tense and shit
Hina
too.
and I both gotta look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
I mean, yes, revenge, blah blah, but would you want to find out what truly happened to your friend? Or just get yourself fucking killed because of a mistake and join her in hell?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No, it's wrong.
I mean, she just wants to figure out, like, who killed her.
According to the Monokuma file,
'Cause she wants
Sakura
them to
had vomited
fucking
blood.
perish.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
That doesn't make any
That's all
sense.
it was. The file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Okay, buddy.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Chill.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly
Jill,
how
that's
Sakura was
enough.
able to poison her.
Hina. Kyoko's kink is mystery solving.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Chill, stop. She needs to take a chill pill.
Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only
Oh
one
fuck,
talking.
horny mid-trial.
The key
Jill
to
slash
unlocking
Toko,
this mystery was hiding
they're
in the
always-
chem lab up on the fourth
Always
floor.
honky.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I
Yes,
found
true.
this.
True that.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you
Okay,
drink
so,
an
like,
entire bottle.
This one. On a scale of like 0 to 10, this one's maybe
Is where I
a
found it.
2 pushing 3. The second game is
The shelf is
around a
divided
5 or
into
so,
three sections,
but then you get to
A,
V3.
B, and C.
That one,
Section A,
it
dietary supplements.
shoots up to like
B, reagents,
fucking,
and in C, a
like
variety
20.
of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
question, isn't it?
A 2? Yes. This is nothing compared to
I got it! The poison was actually in
V3.
Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
Do not
I mean,
want to see that.
this.
He just fucking went for it. Just chug, 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 chug. Ballsy motherfucker.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
I'll give him that, but shit.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Imagine, like, if it was poison, though.
It's protein powder.
Then what?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle.
I would have laughed. He just fucking dies right there.
Which makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Banana flavor protein. Anything like, you know, banana flavored is kind of gross. So wait, can I do this out of order? I cannot.
Now I understand.
Yeah, exactly. Banana flavored stuff tastes blech.
Poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison
The best
pill,
is like
it seems only logical to assume the
strawberry,
reverse is true, right?
blueberry,
Absolutely.
and cherry.
The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious
So,
how the culprit was able to get soccer
little,
poison.
Holy crap!
Little fun fact about
Was
me.
hand her something there at the scene.
I
Was happy to drink
really only like red and blue like candy.
You're saying they gave her a
So,
protein
like,
drink, right?
Sour Patch Kids. I will only eat the red and blue Sour Patch Kids.
What?
That's all it took
Like
to kill
Airheads,
soccer.
I'll only eat the red and
That is
blue.
the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember
Jolly
Oliver saying
Ranchers.
that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was
Chocolate is
offered to
good,
her
but like
instead was a
chocolate
bottle
flavored
full of
stuff.
poison. And I already know
What about
exactly who
watermelon
swapped
Sour
the
Patches?
mixtures.
If those aren't bad, like if I had some, I'd eat
Evidence
some, but
revealing
like
who
they
replaced
aren't the
two materials
best.
was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Yeah, again, I really only like the red and blue shit. Apparently banana flavor is what bananas used to taste like back in the day. Bananas tasted different? What?
That's the evidence you're talking about.
Excuse me? The fuck?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared.
How long are you talking?
Which leaves no doubt
Like,
that they're connected.
when you say back in the day.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to
okay.
swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Guess I need to fix that quick.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints.
Don't mind me
now.
while I
Then we'll see
fix this.
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Our parents ate a different... A
If you're
banana?
all gonna
What?
find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
That's weird.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
I got it! Me and Hina
See,
are
hey,
the only ones.
Hina did something.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I know she did.
that explains why you...
I'm not gonna tell you if she did or not.
If the footprints didn't belong to
Because
Makoto,
if I
that
did
left only
be like,
one
yeah,
other possibility.
Hina did do something, that'd ruin that'd
Plus,
spoil
she's
it.
been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
That's so weird. Different tasting bananas?
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
The water beanie.
Is it true? Did
Hina
you...
didn't do jack shit to Sakura. However,
And if you did, why?
luckily we will still
Why
have
would you
that
do
banana
that?
because of the special storage
found her.
facility for
There
seeds.
in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But
Science and shit is weird,
when I
man.
took the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you?
Hina is trying to get them
Here isn't so kind.
to blame her for everyone, or blame her to kill everyone else. Why would she want to do this? I don't know, but this seems about right.
Defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes, actually.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that
You
know
probably
all
should,
this
you know,
concerns
tell them everything.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was
Exactly, possible group.
nervous.
She shot the mixtures, but not in the way she stated.
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
He was sweating.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Why do you
Yeah.
want everyone to die?
When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison, then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
It is.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
I forgot she gives everyone
It's the
nicknames.
same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Big Mac, yeah. Now I'm kind of hungry.
First, I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
She loves her food.
And then?
I moved from section C to section
I believe it's this one. Hell yeah.
You said
Also,
went to get the poison from
AMC
Section
stocks
C,
went better today and
that's where
yesterday.
you spilled the powder, right?
I don't really keep track of that
Yeah?
stuff.
What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section
needs
C
more
to
monies.
Section A.
Give me.
That contradicts
I'm gonna
what
let
you
this
just
play,
said.
and I need to go close my patio door.
Maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well, you see...
What the? What the hell? What's going on here?
Alright, I think we're good
And the
now.
footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like
He's
to submit
freaking
some
out.
new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital
Say he's
clue.
breaking
A
this
truly grave
case.
oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this. It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
Say it doesn't
And the
happen
hidden
often,
clue was
but
exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
he's stuttering and everything. A rare sight.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Get it now. Also, Togami is breaking. Holy fuck.
Of course, that leads
Fuck
to
me, he's
another
going burr.
question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Should have been on the shelf.
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Dude, he can't even.
I'll grant you,
He
the
can't even
bottle of
keep
poison
up.
May well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered,
Are you lying? You're supposed to be the good bean.
or anything like that?
So she did kill herself, and Hina disguised it to flip the blame on her, so then everyone also dies. Because why?
Just answer to the best of your ability.
Shit.
Well,
I wasn't paying attention. Hold on.
Not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after
So
the
late,
room
but
was opened.
stream time. Hi, Photon. You're good.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
It's all good.
How
Welcome
can you
in.
know what I don't know?
He is. Yeah, he is definitely breaking.
When it comes to that protein can,
Ender, thank you so much for the
in my
host.
mind,
I feel like shit. That
until
could be in
the
a row.
locked room
So,
was unlocked,
hello.
absolutely
Hello,
was
Ender.
not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time.
How?
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was.
No, he's wrong.
Pocket breaking the VTUBER.
You remember how there was
It's
broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
it's good to see him breaking. I enjoy watching him break down
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein.
because he deserves to be knocked down a
He
peg.
also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Look at that. Look at that
This
sprite.
proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
This gives off giant Phoenix Sprite vibes.
So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Yep.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is.
Having a
Exactly
bird
what
dance.
happened.
Just so cute. Cocky little shit finally throwing a temper tantrum.
Then tell us
How
already.
adorable. She killed herself.
Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, We need to clarify one
Buddy,
other
it's
thing.
too late to try and clean up.
We need to establish
Like,
who exactly got the
you're a
poison
mess
from the
this
chem lab
entire
and took it to
trial.
the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh?
He said sorry, what the hell? It's not like him at all. Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Development.
On the
Who was it this
contrary,
time? We don't know
for
yet.
a fact she went to the chem
Technically.
lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
You know you're lying, accept it.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof, Sakura?
This should prove it.
You're lying, accept it.
Hina,
And another
did you
hydration?
know
Okay.
that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Yep.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait.
Maybe
So,
Sakura
what was
staged
that
her death
powder doing on
at
Ogre's
Sakura
foot?
to be the murderer so that if anyone
only
doesn't
on our
find out,
instep,
she'd
right?
graduate.
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
Why is this like breaking today?
Is there any problem with my thinking?
That just
But why
does
did
not
Sakura
like
pay
me
a visit
today.
to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her. Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura.
I somehow cut myself when doing the dishes and now it hurts. Oof.
What? The killer was.
So, Sakura took the poison with her to the rec room, she was ambushed by Hiro, and then again by Toko, she still lived, and then she killed herself after locking the room to die in peace. Hina, knowing this, replaced the poison she found with a protein can, shifting the blame on her. She then would allow no one to live because she felt this game needed to end. Sound about right.
She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty
Clean out the
bottle of
wound and
poison
apply
rolled
rubbing
around the
alcohol,
locked
then
room,
a bandage
so
or
we
tape
came
on
and
the
opened
wound.
it.
Could be
At
the
that
wound
point,
getting infected.
someone
That is
grabbed the
true.
bottle and snuck it out of the room. And
There's
that
no
was
work
you,
sinks, no
wasn't
rubbing
it, Hina?
alcohol, and no band-aids.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. You said you were going to go get everyone else.
I don't want to go see a
But your
doctor and
real
nurse.
intention was to go to
Yeah,
the
or
lab
ask
and
like
switch
one of
out
your
the
parents
tickets, wasn't
or someone to go to the store and get you some of that
Once
stuff.
you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein
You might want to
can.
like just be careful with it
Thinking
though.
about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Hold on. I'm gonna try and fix
When
whatever
you
the
were
fuck
done,
is going
you gathered everyone together,
on with
and once you were back in the rec room,
this. Yeah, get that shit clean. Don't lick the cut. That can make it
why did you
worse.
place the can on the ground? Honestly, you should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No!
Thanks, Google.
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina.
Here,
It's over.
take
It's not!
Take
Nothing's over!
that advice from good old Google.
Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Alright, it's closing argument time. Okay, so this one obviously has to be Toko hiding in... I think that's her going into the locker. don't know which one it is. Wait, no, I don't think that's right. Hold on. I can't tell like the difference between some of these. Okay, hold on. Obviously this one has to be Hina putting that down. So I'm assuming she's grabbing the thing there. Yeah, if you like want to help with the order, you can. Okay, so yeah, that one's right. Oh wait, okay, I think I have... is it this way? I think that's right. I hope it's right. I guess we'll just go for it.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Miyako.
Surprised Google didn't say I'm
One of
gonna
them
die.
headed out a bit earlier than the
Yeah,
others.
he was looking extra sus.
She got there
Saliva
one
is
step
an important
ahead of
part
everyone
of a
else
healthy
and
body.
looked around for a good
Research
hiding spot.
shows that it protects against gum disease, tooth decay, and other oral infections. Film of saliva covers teeth and brushes
She crawled
against
into the
bacteria.
locker to get out of sight.
I'm gonna say it's the mouth. I don't think
Then, from inside the locker,
I don't
she
recommend
saw Sakura
licking
enter the room.
any wounds.
Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took
Meow.
a magazine from the table and forged
Meow.
a dying
Meow.
message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
You said you didn't have any
By writing her name,
band-aids.
he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as
Are you
soon as the
okay,
coast was
Yuki?
clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Are you okay?
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
He fucking died.
She watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw
Meow.
the blood dripping off Sakura's head
Meow.
and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Say I don't think she would go down by those, like just 2 blows.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
My bag just popped. I need my bag to pop so bad.
Later on, the rest
okay.
of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
That's the best I can do
But someone
right now.
already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while
Not
no one was
happening.
looking, replaced it with an empty protein
That's
cube.
not happening.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case.
Hold on, I need to stretch quick.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
She's got a point.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Nice. Takami is so cute though.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen
No.
as the Blackened?
Body hurts.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna
My everything has been killing me. All day today.
Okay. My entire existence!
What did you say? Come on. What are you thinking?
Don't be mean!
What is this?
Monokuma, say here's your reason why she did it.
You should have been the one to die.
Chill, Hina.
What?
But there's your reason why she tried to take everyone out.
What is this?
Hina, I know, it's so bad. So, what do y'all think of what happened?
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
So that's what she meant when she was drawing a line. It's really sad, man. It really is. This chapter and the second chapter, those just hurt the most, man.
But
Because they didn't deserve it. Especially Sakura. She had, like, she had her reason behind all of it. But Monokuma just giving up, saying it's all over and turning around. I have a feeling something's up. I mean, again, there's no one to punish. What the... Hold on, I'm gonna restart my model program thing. So give me like just a second while I do that. Because obviously it just does not want to work today.
Hina. Hina.
Huh?
I think we're good now. Maybe, hopefully.
Huh?
Some protein.
I know, she didn't deserve any of it. Because not only do I feel bad for Sakura, but Hina too. Like her best friend, man,
Please.
is gone.
Why? Why?
She acted so strong because she wanted Hina to believe in her as well. That's what she said. Nobody can believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves. She is her role model. She was such a good character.
Why?
And I mean, Hina kind of does have a point, honestly. But yeah, how do y'all feel about Hina trying to do that as well? And I apologize for like not reading like some of the stuff, cause I want to know your thoughts and whatnot. This chapter was whack. I agree with you there.
In other words, yes, indeed.
What the heck?
Of course. Yep.
Things just like go downhill.
Too bad. It's true.
Huh? Huh?
Unbelievable.
Monokuma is such a fucking asshole.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Mm-hmm. He's the worst. But it's Monokuma. He needs everyone to feel the most despair possible. So that's why he did that.
What are you gonna do? Hey, hey! But hold on.
Exactly. Can you just
Yes, indeed.
just explain? Alright, side time. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Oh, she's not gonna continue? Okay. It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving into the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina,
How does what even happen?
my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
capturing a dojo, I mean, they could probably threaten them with something. Whether like burning it down or something similar. It's Monokuma you're talking about, so I mean, or buy it, or yeah, do something to it. That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Yeah. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. I mean,
Of course, I understand if you
yeah,
all hate me. All
but
of this
again,
is because of my own
Monokuma is
weakness.
psycho. Look at what he did in the first chapter with all the tapes. Do you not remember, Makoto's house and shit being torn to pieces? So it's Monokuma. He'll do what he needs. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
But my betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as what I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life. Huh? Makoto's. Do you not remember, like, in the first chapter? Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
Man. Yeah? It was his sister and his parents sitting on the fucking couch. In the tape. Correct? Yeah, but I'm telling you, it was his, and that was what happened. So that's why I'm saying it's Monokuma. He'll do whatever the fuck he wants. Hold on. I need to stretch again.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive.
Alright, I think we're good now.
Survive along with everyone else. no
My
matter
back has
what.
been absolutely
Just
killing me
survive.
lately.
But...
Okay, but you say this and also
What are you
say that
gonna
my
do?
logic about the suicide and the punishment is unsound, which confuses me because I can also boil it down to it's Monokuma. I mean, again, I will make up bullshit, dumb lies. I'm not gonna straight up say if you're right or not for shit like that. About, like, whatever he does for punishment and all that stuff. It's Monokuma, he's gonna figure something out. Pretty much he'll do whatever he needs to do for anyone to feel despair.
Say what?
Getting flashbacks to the Mondo case? What part about it?
You know?
But, yeah, pretty much don't.
Well,
I'm not trying to make it like a good lie or anything like that. I'm just not gonna spoil it.
What? What do you want?
The ending? Yeah. Damn. I feel like stream has been going on a lot longer than usual, but it's only been 2 hours. Like, I feel like today's been hella long. Is that just me, or are you guys feeling it as well? Also, more plot.
Naturally.
I don't know, I'm just getting flashbacks to that case. Who's gonna die? Don't know, man.
It's all clear now.
This is where stuff starts to get good. But yeah, he's finally, you know, changing and whatnot.
what the heck?
You want me to punish you guys?
What?
Yeah, you can go ahead and say I suck at lying, 'cause I don't lie often. That's why I suck at it.
Listen up!
It was. It's always. This game is good, but okay. I should rephrase that.
Let's give it everything we've got!
It's getting
Let's punish them!
more interesting. I know. Do you guys need some tissues? Cause I got plenty. So, we got to see Chihiro die twice. Twice. And I feel so bad for him because he didn't know what was happening at all. He had no idea. And he probably didn't know what he did wrong either. So he died without knowing anything. Now we have 2 dead Chihiros. We do. I'm gonna strangle that bear. Do it. We need to just... We need to get rid of him.
What's the matter?
Hanakuma, I fucking hate you. I know, he should have said volleyball.
Just as I thought.
Actually...
What are you thinking?
I'm getting as flustered as Hina. This is pathetic.
Phew. Hey,
Again, he knows exactly what he's doing. He gave them hope. He made them think that there is a way out of this, even though he knew all along, and he just took it away.
very nice.
Like, just, man.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Well? Uh-huh.
What?
Yep.
Huh?
Alright, don't mind me, just checking something. I know this is a dumb question, but where the hell Demonicuma come from? Hell, besides hell.
Hina.
Well, all I can say to that is you'll just have to keep coming to the streams to see what happens. Yeah, exactly. Stay tuned. But right here. Here it is again. They've done something.
Too bad.
Well, now that the trial and stuff is over,
You guys?
but Monokuma can't die.
Too bad.
Start of chapter 5. Because we will be... Huh? Not that one? What? I'm confused. You get to see Monokuma bikini? I think in the next game.
Well?
I forget I said anything. It's too confusing to explain now. Okay. Man, look how small this class is now. But yes, once again,
Hey,
she knows that they did something. Doesn't know what. But they know that they did something. Big dragon body.
Yo. But
Yes.
um
Again, poor Hina, man. Or their bodies were manipulated. So I assume there's a good and bad ending, right? One where you fail and one where you succeed. I mean, doesn't like every game have like a good and bad ending?
Stop talking.
Why was she blushing?
No, 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 no!
I mean, I guess game overs are considered an ending, I suppose. A good ending, you live with despair. Bad ending, you die with despair.
What did you say?
What the heck?
Sleazeball. Hello, Waffle.
See.
Welcome in.
No, 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 no!
Excuse me? Huh? I don't, yeah, bonk. Actually been lurking this entire time, just wanted to say real quick before I go back to work. Well, thank you so much for lurking.
It is now 10 p.m.
I appreciate it.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
A voice. Okay, your voice. Makoto, you're a dumbass. Wake the fuck up.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Someone, I'm hungry. Looks at clock. It's 10:01. Fuck.
It's true.
Why the fuck is Kyoko in his bedroom? I don't know. Why is the time unknown? Oh, I see. Wait, but my door.
Whew.
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? That's gonna get you every single time. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? I'm gonna do a quick save quick. Why do we still... Oh, technically the chapter isn't over yet, fully. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
Alright, let's see. What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. Makoto's on drugs. Why is the text green? Why is everything... What? Why? Because they didn't know what time it was. So they were just like, alright, blue. Or green. Because nighttime is, blue. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "The data center on the 4th floor." Huh?
Goodbye.
What? Okay. I'll meet you there. It's spooky time, o'clock. Oh, green is blue and yellow, huh? Without another word, she was gone. What the hell was that? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Well, guess we need to go find out. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
What are you doing up, mister? Trying to get laid.
Hey! Unbelievable.
What? What did I do? Monokuma, I was just horny, I swear. I'm sick. Nah. I'm not trying to escape school, I promise.
Just a second.
Again, this
You guys?
Monokuma and stuff is not that bad. On a honkiness scale.
It's true.
At least in this game. Monokuma said no to horniness. Mm-hmm. But he's totally fine with it at other times.
Shall we go?
I mean, the door is locked for a reason, right?
Goodbye.
I need to fucking clean my glasses.
Whew.
I'm scared for the next games and the jokes he'll be making. I can't wait. Mm-hmm. Again, the third game is worse.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Do do. Do 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 do.
Mukuro Ikusaba. 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
But, yeah, don't you... I think it was... Was it? It had to have been the first trial. I'm pretty sure Kyoko had asked,
Mukuro
what was
Ikusawa.
up with the 16th seat.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Alter lump. Yeah.
The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Oh, that was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Three days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What? That doesn't even count as a foreshadowing. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Who the fuck is that? What the hell is happening? I don't know! If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well,
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
I've never heard that saying before. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. The high horse is up his ass. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
how about that?
He's harsh, man. And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez. How low is that rock you're hiding under? Why is my phone going off? She really does listen to her master. Yep. Again, she's a weirdo. Hold on, gotta hydrate quick.
Let's go.
Do you need to be bonked? Is it bonking time? What the fuck is happening? Okay, that's cool. It just, you know, stopped working completely. This is like deja vu. This happened, like, the same thing happened a while ago, like a few weeks ago. And then I tried it again later, and it was like, okay, we're good now. So I guess I'm gonna just see if it fixes itself. I'm surprised nobody has responded to the "do you need to be bonked" question with yes harder. Well, now, oh my god. Just shaking my head. I am hungry, but that wasn't what it was. My throat likes to just make weird noises like that sometimes, which just happens to sound like my stomach. It happens after I, just drink a lot of water. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. How? No, this is wholesome time. Okay, I think it fixed itself now. What the heck did it mean?
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Do we also need to have a bonk command in this on this channel, in this chat?
Watch out for her.
We need one? Okay. I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. We did not. Or we don't. That's only on EXO's channel, but I will be stealing it. Her gaze darted out to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? Whatever she was trying to tell me, she was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then,
we're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. You know what? Here, I will make a bonk command right now. There you go. Why do you hate her? Like, she hasn't done anything. But it doesn't make sense why you hate her for, like, that. She knows, like, what she's doing and whatnot. Kyoko is great.
Hey. Indeed.
But yes, there you go. Enjoy your bonk command. But yeah, Kyoko is great, man. Alright, now we're good. I'll check this door. She reminds me of someone I despise, and she's almost an exact copy. All you need to know.
Yo.
At first, I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. English, I promise. I can speak the English. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh. Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action. Alright, when's it happening, buddy?
Well?
I'm serious. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Hero, stop sniffing that vegetation, you dweeb. It's messing with your brain. You know, I don't really know why he's like... I don't know. I think it's funny that, you know, he's just all over the place. It's a weird bear again. Ma, that weird bear is back. Hey, I will still go run through sprinklers. Especially on a hot day. Clairvoyant is pretty much a dropout hippie who's such a dork. Yep. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Chickens! They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Chimkin. It seems safe. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. And cook the chicken and make some KFC.
I'm at least 30% right.
What the? It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed, all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Alright, tool shed. Natural numbers. Hero. Math term. Hero and math. Trying to make nature pun. Was he though? Makoto, yes, that is a lawnmower. Kuro. Probably not intentional. I don't know. There's nothing like super important in here. I always hate like investigating just the new floor and whatnot. It's like, just get on with it. Also, do y'all remember where that was from? Crazy Diamond Steve Cooper. I think that was everything. Oh no, all the way up here. No, it's not. It's not a JoJo reference.
Watch out!
You know what? Whatever. We're just not gonna deal with that anymore. It's just a floating ball Monokuma now. It's okay, we only have like 15 minutes of stream left anyways. But I am gonna do that.
Actually,
Well, Monokuma, best VTuber after Tiny Pickle. Looking dong, Monokuma. Monokuma VTuber.
Well done.
But, yeah, I apologize for, you know, it just not wanting to work today. I guess, you know, these past few Thursdays that we haven't had any tech issues are just catching up now. Okay, we have one more area to go explore. Which is all the way down here. Tech issues are finally making a comeback, huh? I guess so. Like, we've been doing so good lately. You're saying wait, go back because, water bean, yeah. I always, like, it's so weird, like, walking past them and stuff, because they turn with you. Being sad. Is she sad? Poor Bean. I guess we'll check out the classrooms. Hi, Toko. What do you have to say? Oh, right. She can't. Bean needs a good donut. I haven't had donuts in like forever. And a little something else. Bonk. These classrooms are weird. We're just gonna back out slowly. What the fuck, right? What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... Keep it in your pants. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... It's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. The blood is fake? Why do you say the blood is fake? But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. It's red though. Yeah, I don't know why it's,
Hey, come on
red.
now.
and not pink. What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Just let me give you a fucking hint, you dumbass. It's not Pepto-Bismol color, right? Mm-hmm. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
There's 2 possible reasons for this. Elaborate. Mm-hmm. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? But yeah, like, look how fucked up this is. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. Wait, what? It appears all the blood stains are dry. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. What do you have to say? The school is shut down for a reason. Is this what they were talking about? This classroom looks like one of them. I think it's interesting, so the blood is red. Unless it was pink before, and it's just so old. But yeah, like... I know what this is now. Weird Groom. Wait, haven't you played this game before, Yumi? I swear you've mentioned that you have. No? I thought you have.
Just a second.
Why are they talking about sports?
Hey.
Yeah, like, look at this. Wait, stop. Yeah, decent volleyball team, and then Hina's like, basketball team. Yeah, I'm watching it right now with you guys. We'll get through this dining hall part. So we'll go until, like, you know, we get back to Makoto's room. Okay, smartass.
Could it be?
What do you guys think is in the biolab?
But
And I'm gonna hydrate again quick.
Naturally.
He just said we all had small brains.
well,
What an asshole.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I swear you had mentioned that you played it before in the past. What's up, Hina?
yeah.
Oh. Taking over her job. Only watched it, never played. I mean, isn't that technically like the same thing?
So,
Or did you watch the anime? Anime game, same thing, kind of, maybe. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
I don't know if I can believe that. I don't know if I believe that. I swear you mentioned it in an earlier, like, stream that you've played it before.
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Are you talking about stairs? Because I'm watching the VODs. There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. Is that what you're talking about? Right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
That's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. The school is big. Oh yeah, for sure. Solved. The school is big. The end. No, I'm not. No, not. I'm sure we absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. there was a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, chicken coop, blah blah blah, tool shed. Alright, let's see. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Big school go burr. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
For serious.
Hot. I understood that reference. The plant will grow tentacles. No, please, no. And we'll have to burn it with fire. They say idiots never have. Oh my god. Oh shit. The D words. Thank you so much for the they're great. Hold on, let me I will get you a shout out in 1 second. What reference? It's different from the one that lives in the pipe though. How was your stream? Yeah, now you get it. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. Nice. How are you liking it? Also, that Smash Bros character. Hello, graders. Hello, everyone. My name is Hey. I am a VTuber, I promise. But I've been having some issues with the, like, rigging, and software that, I've been using. So, wait, let me, see, I promise I'm a VTuber. Usually I use, like, this, but been having some issues today. So, yeah. It's good. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy in an hour, taking a quick break. Nice! I'm glad you're enjoying it. But yeah, so I play, obviously, you know, Dang It Grandpa, Dang It Ron Paul, whatever you want to call it. 3 times a week, and then I have a wildcard day every other Friday and Saturday. And yeah, we are on chapter 5. We just started it, actually. Let's see. I should also mention, you know, my big event that's happening on Sunday. So, dang it, Grandpa. Hell yeah. So, on Sunday, I meant to say, I will be having a Spyro 2 marathon / endurance, stream, whatever you want to call it, because I hit 200 followers, so we're going to be playing Spyro 2 all day long. We're going to have some sub-goals, going to be trying to 100% the entire thing, so, I hope you guys will, come and join for that. It's gonna be fun. Let me do this, just to throw up there, and yeah. But thank you again so much for the grade. Now let's see if Hero knows what 10 plus 10 is. If you don't mind me asking, what program do you use for VTubing? I use something called VC Face. Sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't work fine. But yeah, and I made my model myself. So yeah. Thank you. Here, what's 9 plus 10? Say 21. I dare you. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. I was gonna say, it's not even really worth talking to her. It seems like Toko wants to say something. Also, I guess since I brought it back up, Ball Monokuma is back. So, why are you telling me? Well, 'cause you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Ball Monokuma. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Also, again, don't forget, if you have Frankerface installed, you can use all these lovely emotes that I added, including your own Ball Monokuma. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. Can someone bonk Toko for me? Seriously? You're just gonna take it?
What the heck?
Shut up and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know. Toko gets all the bonks. Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? What do you have there? A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo style.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know? That's a large knife. Put the knife down before you sneeze.
Very suspicious.
Put it down. What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife laying on the ground. Are you sure about that?
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Drop the weapon. Clearly someone wanted to cosplay as Rambo. Clearly. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
Stab someone. I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Eat knife. Stab Toko for being honky. It's made out of chocolate. Don't stab Toko, and don't eat the knife. Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, I don't get a say? Nope. It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Just take it. They're acting like I already said yes. I trust the village, idiot. Does that go? But does Makoto really deserve that title? I feel like Hiro would deserve that more. Trust the shrimp. Oh no. Wait, I forgot about something. Wait, and it's breaking. Wait. I forgot about something. Yeah, speaking of Hero, I forgot we kind of need to... Can someone do the honors? Well, yeah, we're gonna need that command a lot when we get to V3.
You know?
I kind of forgot we had to talk to Hero about other things. At least he can count. Hina, don't eat the chickens. Don't do that. Don't eat the chicken raw. See, even Hero knows that.
You know?
You notice it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? And Hina calls Hero dumb. Right? Little word of advice. Don't eat chicken raw.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Yeah, don't eat any meat raw. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it. I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden? It's summoning Steve Minecraft. Oh my god.
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck it in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monica compensated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Creeper. Aw, man.
Yo!
How? How can we use a lawnmower? call for help. How? Explain. Please.
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, but there's no grass. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well,
And we can use those to call for help. That too, the glass is, painted. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
you know?
He's slowly losing brain cells. Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's anything else. Okay. I didn't even know you could have a real life garden inside a school. All that green is super relaxing, you know. Just gotta make sure we don't get body snatched. Okay. Yeah, but the glass is painted blue. The glass is painted blue. No one is gonna see it. Okay, Hina, says the dumbass that wants to eat raw chicken. Here is chaotic neutral. Also, I have to head to work now. Well, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I hope you had fun, and please have a good day at work, and please stay safe. The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. Yeah, it's definitely more than strange. Work at GameStop? Nice. Goodbye, unknown. The white outlines of countless corpses. What are we gonna do now? What do you mean, what are we gonna do now? It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. Now that Hero is getting even stupider. Is stupider even a word? I'm pretty sure it's not a word, is it? I don't know. My teachers always yelled at me if I used, like, stupid or something like that. See, growing up, my teachers always yelled at me saying that that was not a word and to not use it. So I guess fuck all my elementary and whatnot teachers for telling me it's not a real word. A large group of people died right there in that room. I guess more stupid would be the correct, correct way to put it. Stupider is just a weird word in general.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body at Hope's Peak Academy. It is fucked up. If that's true,
It's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard something about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
yo,
So, now what do we do? Well, who could have done something like that in the first place? I don't know, man. It's, like, really fucked up. Starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
no way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hira's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. Correction, he's the ultimate dumbass. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So, what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? Huh. The ultimate question mark. That's who she is. Also, I think, once again, I swear, Mimi, you've seen this game before, because you mentioned what her talent is before.
What the heck?
So,
What?
this is very suspicious.
however,
What?
hey,
So she's the ultimate detective. That wasn't a joke, then.
It's all clear now.
what?
Just give up.
Why would she give you her room key? Fucking weirdo.
That's fine.
Oof, my back just cracked. And damn.
Because
She doesn't remember. She doesn't remember. He probably thinks that, she's lying.
however,
I was gonna say, gonna explain? Or nah. Cause that was one of the first few, streams.
hey,
I mean, after, like, you know, the first trial and whatnot, and when you start getting into the game more,
Come on.
it kind of becomes clear what her talent is. I feel like we're gonna have to go back to the VODs and see. But yes, it is pretty obvious that you can tell that she's, you know, the ultimate detective or something related to that. That too. I forgot about Mondo Butter.
Stop talking.
Because you said something along the lines of butter time. Also, Toko needs a bonk again. I was gonna say, how long has Monokuma been standing there for?
Now I'm really angry.
Busted. It's fine if you have. I mean, there's people in here before. There are people in here who've played the game before.
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay
Fine.
me?
Have seen it.
Betrayal?
Whether it's a playthrough or, the anime.
What the heck?
Monokuma's a little ingy. Also, yeah, again, once we finish up this little part of the dining room, we're going to end it here and save the next part for Thursday.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Don't mind me, I'm just
Sweet dreams,
looking at
everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the
I've been
night.
like looking at a guide just to see like how far into something we are and whatnot. So I was just checking that to see like see all that and whatnot.
Well,
I'm gonna say not like we need you to tell us that already. Just stay in your fucking rooms. It's not that hard. Well, that's it. Let's switch to this. But yeah, we got kind of far into chapter 5. We only went like half an hour over. It's no big deal. But let's see. The D words, thank you so much for the raid. Ender, thank you so much for the host. Drab Canvas, thank you so much for the follow. Yuki, thank you so much for the host as well. And the gifted sub. Thank you guys for like all your support today. It always means a lot to me, and I'm glad to have you guys here with me. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. Huh? Just a recommendation at this point? What? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. It kind of varies and whatnot. But I think stopping when we got back to his room was like a good point to end it. But yeah. I hope you guys had fun today. And again, just thank you for all the support. We need to go find somebody to grade. Who is live? We can go grade today. Let's see. You know what? Let's go raid Crimson today. How does that sound? Let's get him a shout out. Let's see. So, yes. Thursday we will be back with more. We will see how far we get. And whatnot. So, probably have to finish chapter 5 next week. And then after that, we're almost done with the game, you guys. So that's gonna be fun. Let me get this grade started. If I can spell. But yeah, thank you guys again for like hanging out with me and whatnot. Hope y'all had fun. I had fun. No stream on Saturday because of what's happening on Sunday. And feel free to follow me on Twitter and join the Discord if you want to keep updated with all that stuff. Yeah, that's about all I have for you guys today. Please have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it may be. stay safe, please wear your masks, and I will see you guys on Thursday for more Danganronpa. Let's go raid. Bye bye.